like this super old fat lady and got all her meat on me. I feel like I've been like suffocated. I'm like, oh, can't breathe. And that usually happens in a really rainy day because the air doesn't flow well. Huh? And oh yeah, it was also on a rainy day. That was I was squeezing into tube. Why is it always about the tube? And there's this really tall guy, Bo, and we all went into the tube, and it was really packed. And he tried to do the last, and it was really difficult. And he finally made it, and the tube door started to close. And it was Bo, and it was on his head. Everybody laughed like real hard. That was usually that kind of thing usually happens in rainy weather because everyone's trying to get
on the I remember being in London and getting on the tube, and then my mum and dad and my little sister got on before me, and I didn't get on.
Like, no.
And I was only about I think I must be about 13, 12 or 13, and I was so scared. And obviously because your signal doesn't work down there.
Yes.
I was just like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? I started crying a lot, and then my mum came back on another tube and she came and got me. It was the scariest thing I've ever been. Like, it was horrible knowing that you can't get in contact with anyone and you're surrounded by loads and loads of strangers, and that was on a rainy day as well in London.
Yeah, I suppose it's the feeling of what life could be after this. It's kind of the anticipation of horrible things. Like you're gonna be in Les Miserables or something like that. You're gonna be one of the orphans and
just be lost in London on my own.
If it happened on a sunny day, it would probably feel different, wouldn't it? It's like, yeah, I could just play around for a bit and maybe my mom will come back for me.
Yeah.
Or no.
It's because it was really hectic and loads of people just pushing and shoving, and it was just...
It's a heartless city sometimes.
Yeah.
It is.
And they're not considerate of your feelings, and they don't actually care about anybody else except for themselves. They're very selfish in that sense.
Yeah.
Which is understandable, really.
Yeah. They're nice places in London.
Yeah.
I love the city. And I should talk about it outside this interview. Otherwise it would take far too many time. Okay. What is the most beautiful scenery you've ever seen in a rain? Your favorite view. It doesn't have to be the best in the world, but what is your favorite scenery that you've ever seen?
In the rain?
Yeah. A rainy scenery.
I think Scotland.
Scotland?
Yeah.
Highland?
Yeah. I think... if I can remember actually.
Cliffs?
Yeah, cliffs and loads of trees and foliage. And there was
the waves hitting the shore and...
No, it was in the hills and stuff with all the trees and animals like rabbits and deer. And it was just nice to see them just standing there in the rain, and it was quite sunny as well, so it wasn't like gloomy rain, it was like quite bright.
You've been there to holiday as well, like college?
No, I think it was just for a week when I was about 8 or 9, went there. But yeah, that's when we went camping and it started raining and we went inside the tent as well.
Oh.
No, it wasn't, I was in Norfolk or Suffolk. Sorry.
Yeah. That's kind of different.
No, I'm sorry.
That's alright. Yeah. I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot of...
Okay?
Yeah, that's a lot of things you've told me. And
Yes.
I've talked a lot as
Great.
well.
You make me look good.
Do you want to tell us any more stories if you have any?
Not really.
No. It's difficult to quantify a very infinite thing like rain. You've done well, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, very good.
What questions did you ask other people? You interviewed Phil yesterday, didn't you?
Yes.
He said his favourite part of the film, and it was raining. Was it that?
Yeah, I asked him what's the rain scenes in the film you like. So do you have the actually thing?
I've got one.
Yeah.
I think it's this. I think it's The Notebook. The Notebook.
Yeah, I would go like.
I've only watched it once, but I really like that kind of. And when they're in the boat, trying to get back to back to shore.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Very romantic.
Yeah,
We got 2 votes on that. Yeah.
it's a good film.
And just now, a girl from Yunnan 是吗？
Vienna. Yeah, she liked that a lot.
Yeah.
What did she?
Yeah. I find it a bit too gooey to watch. It's a very gooey film for me.
I would say Singing in the Rain, but
Yeah.
I've never watched that.
Yeah, me
Wow.
too.
That's something I really do like.
And yesterday, seeing the rain, Valerie and Roger and Phil to mention that Phil. And Phil also mentioned the breakfast.
Oh, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
We've got loads in the rain actually. Just trying to think. I don't watch many films with the rain. I just watch cartoons. Just Disney.
I like it.
She's supposed to. She's 17.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like a larger size baby.
Any more questions?
Maybe not.
I'm
Thank
done.
you.
I'm done. You've done well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so much. It's alright.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you're good. Very good.
Nervous.
I'm sure.
Thank you. So what are you going to do with it? How are you going to edit it?
Yeah,
Um,
tomorrow, this weekend, and Monday, we will edit it.
I was thinking of breaking up the interview